Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 allowance is made for fair use for purposes, such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that may otherwise be infringing.
On the front of Sebastian Rogers, you know, we are making some headway. It sounds like I did get a message which was pretty interesting, and I'm interested in learning it, from the person keeping an eye on the property over there at the St. Jude's. Now, I am going to be monitoring it very, very quickly, and finding out whether or not he could be there. But one thing this person says is that every time she's driven by, the cranes had lights on them. So I'm going to be monitoring that very closely, because somebody had told her that they run those cranes 24/7 around the clock. And of course, naturally, I'm not sure how I believe that, because I'm not there on the ground, and I don't really believe anybody's statements anymore until I corroborate it myself. I've been burnt too many times trying to trust information. So, but the person that's been sending me this stuff, I trust that their judgment. You know, they're not trying to lead me astray or anything. They've been trying, as a matter of fact, mostly trying to help with as much as possible. So I absolutely believe there's no dog in the fight to lead me astray. And so that person is telling me that there's lights on it. So this should be interesting. We may get some information that we're not expecting to get from this particular case. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm kind of getting excited to go out there. I'm kind of getting excited about what we will end up locating or uncovering. I know there's going to be a lot of field work, you know, preparation work that many people don't see us do, which is the county stuff, you know, going in there, talking to county employees, all this other stuff, getting a real lay of the land on the other things, trying to get maps of the property, trying to get maps of the community, you know, all those things go into everything we're doing, because I want to see the design of their house, I want to see the layout of their house in conjunction with the other houses, I want to see their utilities, I want to see their utility lines, I want to see literally everything that I can possibly get my hands on related to public records, their home, their community, and their area, ground zero, if you will. And then I don't know if we're going to be applying that immediately, but it might help aid, if not right away, later down the road in other aspects. So we'll be getting that. That's like that map that we got of Don Wells' property. We're also learning, I'm still trying to source this. I think we might have, it's very possible, again, I'm going to say it, it's probably going to throw a monkey wrench into a lot. But what would you guys think if we were to find a connection, a familial connection to Don Wells? Might be a little mind-blowing. Working on it. A beautiful lady has been working very, very hard and found some things that need to be questioned and sourced. And once I do that, we may find potentially, possibly, a connection. I'm still developing it. I know there's going to be people that are watching, other creators, that are going to try to beat, you know, punchline. I don't really care, because no matter what, I still broke it. But there might be a connection. I'm still working on matching the stuff that's literally just got to me within the last few hours. And once I get a chance to digest it and look at it and corroborate it, just get, you know, and the person knows that you know, once I do this, it may pan out, it may not pan out. But it looks like there is a good possibility that there is a connection somewhere in that family tree. Now, whether they have a connection by family tree, or you get my drift, or something else, there may be something a little different there, but I find it awfully funny that he's been talking a lot about Summer Wells, and if we find out that there's a connection, direct connect to Don Wells, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm working on it. We'll see where the lead takes us. It's either going to take us north or take us south, right? So it's going to be right or it's going to be wrong. But we're going to follow the leads as they come in, as they are. You know, I do as much due diligence as possible. The information appears to be pretty credible. I just got to source some stuff. We might have a winner chicken dinner. What would you guys say if that was true? I will tell you, I would crack a golden brick. And I hope it's worth a lot of money. Because, wow, how many disappearances can one family possibly have? If true. So I don't want to go any further than that right now. I will, if I do find the connection tonight, if I have time to do it tonight. Otherwise, it's going to have to wait until I'm in Tennessee, and then I'll start working on it. But, and this is, like, no joke. I'm looking at the information. I'm processing the information. I'll follow the lead wherever it goes. But don't be too shocked Don't be too shocked. That's all I'm saying. I'm starting to hear some rumblings. It's not sounding good. It's not looking good.